in Thailand, you're 7 hours ahead of the UK, right? So I can wake up at midday here and I'm still up 3 hours earlier than my friends and family back home. So, I mean, if you're from anywhere in Europe or even like the Middle East or anywhere kind of west of the Far East, which is, let's face it, most of the world, like you just feel like you're ahead of everyone else. You can, like, you don't even have to be an early person. I'm not an early person. I like to wake up late. I like to go to bed late. Yeah, I'm still always ahead. I can wake up, like I say, at midday, 11 a.m., midday, even 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and do some work for a couple of hours, and I've already started before everyone else has. Now, obviously, it's not like you get more hours in a day. You still have 24 hours in a day, but I love the fact that because you're ahead in time, you get that sense of like, oh, well, you know, you get your Wednesday first, you get your Thursday first, you get your weekend first, and yes, you end your weekend first, but you get there first, you get started, and then you kind of, you always feel like you're a little bit ahead of everyone else. And I really like that. Being a late person, someone who likes to stay up late, wake up late, I can wake up late almost like without feeling guilty or like unproductive, which is cool. Second thing is the obvious one, weather. The weather's better. Today's a grey day, probably the greyest day it's been in ages, but it's warm. Like, I've just been for a swim and I've just sat here and dried off without a towel and I'm not cold. It's like 30 degrees. It's sunny most days. It's gorgeous weather. What's not to like? It's so much better. I'm someone who likes the heat. I lived in the Middle East, I've lived in Dubai, I lived in Kuwait. Those were pretty hot, but Thailand is just like a good all-round balance between the nice hot weather, the clear skies, and yeah, enjoyable atmosphere. Thirdly, quality of life. This is kind of obvious to people who know Southeast Asia and have travelled. Here you can get so much for your money. And there are two ways that translates. You know, you can either think, okay, I'm spending less, I'm saving more, which obviously is a good thing, or you can just say, well, for the same money, I'm getting a nicer apartment, better food, I eat out every meal, I can go to like concerts and cinema and bowling and entertainment type stuff, and it, you know, you can just do all of those things, like on such a higher level. You know, like if I want to see a movie back in England and it's just come out, like to see a film in London's like 20 quid or something. It's like you go out for dinner and a movie, a theatre, it's like that's going to cost you 150 quid. I can only do that like once a month, a couple of times a month, if that. Here you just do it all the time, you don't even have to think about it. The quality of life is so much better. You feel like you've been given a pay rise of like double, triple what you would have earned back in your home country. If you're watching this and you're a doctor or a lawyer and you're like, well, I earn a ton of money anyway, then obviously you can do that back home. But for someone young and starting out, then you really feel that extra quality of life. You know, here you can get a nice apartment, you get a pool, you get a gym's up there. I've just been to the gym, pool, and I could never afford an apartment in England with a pool, a nice view, a gym, and you know, like security and nice fancy elevators, all that stuff. It's wild. So yeah, quality of life is better. That was number 3. Number 4 is food. I like Asian food, and here, yes, the food is also cheaper, but it's just nicer. It's healthier. It feels, obviously, you've got to be careful what you order. You can, of course, get unhealthy food too, but the food here is nice. It can be a bit oily and greasy and salty, but they use a lot of fresh vegetables, and you don't get the same preservatives, I find. Obviously, you know, countries which are developing rapidly, as Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, and a couple of others like Laos and Cambodia. I've not been to those last two, but they are all rapidly developing. And you know, there's a lot of fast food, there's a lot of Western food coming in, which of course means you can eat unhealthily if you want. But if you like spicy food, if you like to eat a lot of rice and a lot of vegetables, fresh veg, stir-fried, meat. There is a lot of meat here, which I guess is a downside if you try to eat little meat like I do. But the food is good. I really enjoy the food. It's you can see other videos about food in Thailand and in other countries. And last but not least is you learn more. Yeah, like say you've been born and raised in a country like I have for the same 18, 21, 25 years of your life, and then you go abroad. It's like you're born again. Everything is new, it's exciting, you're learning things that you would never normally learn. You meet new people from different cultures who have different realities. There's no such thing as reality. There's my reality and there's your reality, but reality for me is different from reality for you, which is different from reality for an Indian in Dubai, which is different from a Kuwaiti in Kuwait, which is different from an American in California, which is different from an American in Idaho. And everyone's realities are different, but being abroad, I guess you could sum it up as a cliche of it opens your mind, it broadens your mind. I can't believe I just said that. I never say things like that normally, but my point is, when you're abroad, you do learn things, you experience things, you get different perspectives, so that when you then are in a different situation, you're looking at it with open eyes, fresh eyes, and a more informed perspective. So yeah, those are my 5 best things about living in Thailand. Appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope to see you back here again for another video soon. Bye bye.